I haven't made a video in like a million years. That's right. That's how old I am. I'm like a million and a few years. That's ridiculous. Yeah, you don't need to be that old. After like 90, you should die. Anyways, like always, because I'm a little hoodlum, I'm doing a list, and there's a piece of head bugging the fuck out of me. But I'm doing a list of 10 things that so far has happened to me this school year in high school. And number 1. So I sit down with my friends. My bag is obviously there on the seat. And then I get up to go get my food and lunch. And some other girl puts her bag on the floor right at the seat my bag is on top of. I come back, sit down at the seat because my shit was there. And she comes over and she's like, "You have to get up. I was sitting here." I'm like, "I'm pretty sure I was here first." And she's like, "No, you have to get up." And I really badly, because she was fat, I really badly just wanted to say, if you're going to be sitting down, you're going to have to ask, like, the next 3 people sitting in this whole table to move over, because this one seat's not going to fit you. Fat ass. But I was nice enough to get up and go sit with other people, because I'm just sweet as fuck like that. There's a dog. But, number 2, there's this kid named Jacob Steenrod. And I don't get the thing with him, because all the ladies or whatever in my gym class are like, "Oh my god, he's so cute." There's like 90% of the girls in my gym do that. And then the other ones are like, "Yeah, he's not that cute." There's this one girl who's really obsessed with him, and it's creepy as fuck. Anyways, and he's new this year, I think, because I haven't seen him any other years. But anyways. And so, a while ago, I think it was during football, I don't exactly know, he was playing football and he hurt his ankle. So he's on crutches. And then we have this assembly. And we go up in the bleachers, and you can sit wherever you want on the bleachers. And I see him climbing the bleachers, trying to freaking drag his, like, crutches with him. And he's just, like, crawling up the bleachers because he can't walk because his ankle's all fucked up. And all his friends are like, "Come on, man, come on." And I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing to your friends? Sit at the bottom, fucking pussies." But apparently they can't sit at the bottom because there's something wrong with that. Number 3. There's this guy, and he's in a wheelchair. I'm not exactly sure, but I think he was in a car accident. And now he's paralyzed from the waist down. And I overhear this conversation with him and his friend in the hall. And he goes over to his friend. He's like, "Oh, I'm going to walk with you since I don't have anyone else to walk with." His friend goes, "You ain't walking anywhere." I was like, "You can't say that. He can't walk ever again. That's rude." But yeah. 4. My friend Jalen, we're standing in line for lunch. And there's this guy named Ben in front of her. And I have no idea, like, who he really is, besides I know his name is Ben. But I grabbed Jalen's butt. I don't remember exactly what was going on with the situation, but I grabbed his butt. He turned around and looked at us like this. And I'm like, yeah. Number 5 just so happens to be with this same guy and my one friend Jalen. He just happened to be in front of us walking in the hallway at the end of the day at school. And me and Jalen talking about stuff. I don't know exactly where the conversation was or whatever the shit was going on. But I boned your grandma. And he turns around and goes, so I think he thinks we're lesbians and I'm a grandma raper. But one of those things isn't true. Actually, both of those things aren't true. Whatever. Anyways, number 6. Almost forgot my little one right here. In third hour, me and Jalen were going to film something for our class because we have some radio, television, filmy shit, doing stuff class. And there's this tree. And he's my favorite tree now. Long story short, me and my friend Jalen went out in the woods, and we were laughing really hard, and I had to pee really, really bad. And I'm like, Jalen, I have to pee. And the school's like, it's like a 7-minute walk because we're fat and slow. And so she's like, go on a tree, and I was like, well, okay. And she was just joking around, and I was serious. I had to pee. And I didn't want to pee in my pants. So I peed on the tree. End of story. I'm gonna adjust this really quick. Sorry, it was all like 90 feet above my head, and I thought it was weird. Anyways, number 7. In gym, we were playing Ultimate Frisbee. And, like, seriously, the guys would go, like, super try-hard in Ultimate Frisbee. Like that kid I was talking about in number 2, Jacob Steenrod. He, like, legit went so try-hard. It was just, like, weird. Because I'm like, it's Ultimate Frisbee. Calm down. Anyways. And, when I'm, like, completely open, no one will throw the Frisbee to me. And I'm like, come on, throw the Frisbee to me. And they won't. And then I start yelling at them because they're not throwing the Frisbee to me. And then they throw the Frisbee to me, like, a while later. And I'm like, why'd you throw that to me? I can't catch a Frisbee. So I'm, like, majorly bipolar about that. And everyone's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, yeah. Number 8. There's this kid, and his name's Joel, I think. And I'm walking behind him in the hall, and I just go, damn, he smells good. And he turns around and goes, and just kept walking. I was like, shit, didn't mean to say that out loud. Number 9. I was in my computers class. And I'm sitting there typing and shit. And then I'm like, I gotta fix my bracelets because sometimes they get all bunched up. And so I go like that and move them all down. And there was one that was just stuck. And I started pulling on it. And it just goes snap. And all you hear is the beads went everywhere. And I was just like, shit. But I didn't clean them up. A few days later, she goes, Alex, you broke a bracelet in here, didn't you? And I was like, yeah, sorry. And she's like, I kind of figured it was you. And I was like, yeah. Number 10, so the last one. I was sitting in my physics class. And I had my phone in my butt pocket because my jeggings did not have front pockets. Because those things are a fucking lie. And my phone's on vibrate in school. The chairs are metal. So it starts vibrating. Just so happens it's not going to be like 2 vibrations because someone's texting me. No. Someone's calling me. So it's going to be like a million vibrations. And the teacher's right behind me. I'm like, ruffling papers around so she can't hear it. But she didn't. So, yeah. And yeah, that's the end of my list. This is my list with words on it. But yes, that's my list. And so now I'm doing shout-outs because I am a nice motherfucker and doing shout-outs for the kids that will not really ask me to because I post on about Facebook, but whatever. And I'm only doing some, only like people I like or whatever. Michaela Barnes, she was in my science group today actually, and there was only one guy, and we ended up talking about boobs and shit like that, and it was just really awkward for him. It was really funny, though. Taylor McMahon, she's, like, really pretty, and, like, I've only seen her a few times, but, like, I'm like, oh, she's so short, because short kids are so cute. And Julia Anstead, she was in my gym last year, and that was a weird fucking gym, and we were a lazy-ass group. But, you know, we're fat kids. What do you expect? I'm not doing very many. This kid's name, I don't even fucking know how to pronounce his last name. Kyle Shackelford. That sounds like a brand of popcorn. You want some popcorn? Oh, what brand is it? Shackelford. Oh, here you go. And you're just like, yeah, popcorn. But yeah, that's what the guy's last name reminds me of. I don't know why that's relevant to the situation. So yeah, those are the things that happened so far in high school. This is a really ugly dog, and she wants to lick in my nose, because that's what she always does. Also, I'm going to do a shout out to this kid named Luke David Jacobs. That's right, I said your fucking middle name. Deal with it. And he's taking me to homecoming because he's a super nice motherfucker and don't have much friends, so I'm going with that cute kid. But, yeah, I have an awkward wink. Anyways, before I drag this on to, like, 9 years long, I'm gonna end this, and I'm gonna try and make videos more often. I've been saying, well, I'm trying to make videos more often, but I don't. And I'm actually gonna try to, like, probably not once a week, but at least, like, twice a month, if I can do that, because I'm lazy. And, yeah, so, I'm Alex. Bye.